Good evening, and welcome to the second straight podcast where I have to hold my microphone manually like a peasant.
There's nothing straight about this podcast.
You're not wrong. And this is the Newlybred game. Newlybred game or newlywed gay, which I've been toying with both in my head, and also with toying with things elsewhere in my body.
They're both good. I can't choose.
The newlybred gay, is that putting a hat on a hat?
Yeah, it's been a hat on a hat.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. We'll work it out in post. When I do all the editing I do on the... Oh, I must make you spit out your Gatorade.
No, I was already closing my mouth. I was fine.
Okay. That's what she said. Yeah. When I do all the editing I do, I'll work it out. Is our waveform good? I actually don't know what they look... I don't know what they look like when they're good
like
or bad.
super thin and there's no then you can tell.
Like me?
Super thin?
Super thin.
You are pretty thin.
The new adult prescribed meth I'm taking may contribute to skinny Ledgren syndrome. They told me that don't look at
skinny Ledgren system.
I was gonna say it'd be better if I didn't stumble over it. Skinny legend syndrome.
Okay, yeah,
yeah. That Dexedrine video is very funny. And shout out to all people of all stars and stripes out there who trick their doctors with ADHD to get them to prescribe legal meth. It's just meth.
It's just meth.
It's so confusing that levels out ADHD. You think it would get you going even more, but it was actually explained to me why it works in a way that I do not have time to explain on the podcast. What it has to do with dopamine receptors. Sound fun? Let's do it. What are we doing today? Do we have some news? Do we have some names? Do we have a title of the podcast?
We got whatever you want. This is a loosey goosey episode.
I love a loosey goosey. It's so nice.
Lucy, I'm home to do whatever I want.
Goosey, I'm home.
Goosey, I'm home.
And it's
Ricky's fucking a goose.
It's Des Yarnez fucking waterfowl. I like that I don't worry as much about saying fuck in the first couple minutes anymore. I've gotten real cocky with YouTube's current monetization feelings toward us, but I feel like it can change.
How do they feel about gay slurs on the first 10 minutes?
I mean, it's pushing things, but nothing ventured, nothing gained is what
That's true.
I've been told. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Did you know that How Did This Get Gayed is a real podcast?
Really?
Yeah.
About what?
I don't know. I think maybe it's just the same as How Did This Get Made, but hosted by a couple of F slurs.
Oh, so it's not them.
No.
Oh.
Or it's just about, I don't know, queer culture. Was that the right tone I'm supposed to say that phrase in?
Comedy podcast. A comedy, arts, and visual arts and TV and film podcast. That's not the actual title of it. That's just what it told me it was.
Okay.
Pod Chaser? Like...
Oh, pardon? Oh, no, I think that's just like a podcast app.
Yeah.
But
How did this
we could do some
get
pod
gay?
chasing.
It would appear to be two gays, men
Are they
who
so
are gay.
Are they so gay that you can tell just by looking at them that they're gay?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know it.
I like that kind of guy. I don't like an Anderson Cooper who I have to work
No, he's gay.
to find out if he's gay.
I think... I don't know the concept of... It's that old?
I think it's been around a while.
9 years?
What's that about? I was trying to do 9 years in days in my head, and I'm like, oh, I have to do a little bit of math to get there.
I'll wait.
I'll wait. Well, it's 45 plus 360 plus 2,700.
Mm-hmm.
That seems like... I feel like I've done...
Were any of those leap years?
Most... Oh, no! Probably 2 of them!
There you go.
No, I don't have time for this. Next subject.
I mean, it looks like they're reviewing movies, but they're not necessarily reviewing bad movies. They're just reviewing, like, some of them.
Some or all? All would make more sense.
Not, like, they're not necessarily...
Do they just do bros every week?
No, because it's Rat Race, Bedazzled, Charlie's Angels, the original
Hold
one.
on, the first 2 you said movies we did last season.
Yeah. In Her Shoes, Sugar and Spice, Heartbreakers, The Family Stone, Beauty Shop, Mona Lisa Smile, He's Just Not That Into You, which we also did, Rat Race, which we did, Bedazzled, which we did, 3 in a row that we did. Then Charlie's Angels, original, like the pre-one, not the bad one. Josie and the Pussycats, 12, there's Paradise, Never Been Kissed.
The original Charlie's Angels, not the all-female reboot.
Correct.
Yeah.
Bratz, the movie.
Nice.
John Tucker Must Die. Then X2, X-Men.
Weird.
27 Dresses, Devil Wears Prada, Little Children, nice. Elektra, The Woman, Miss Congeniality, What Women Want, Marie Antoinette, Prime, Everybody, Dawn of the Dead. Anyways, they're doing, the movies don't...
JFK, blown away. What else do I have to say?
But they stopped 6 years ago. They did Bad Moms, done.
So it ran for 9 and ended 6 years ago? Or
the first one was up, 3. Okay. The first one was uploaded 9 years ago. Then the last one was uploaded 6 years ago. So they just ripped off How Did This Get Made, but with gayer stuff.
But gayer.
Yeah.
Cool. We could do that. I guess that's what we're doing that. I guess we've literally been doing that.
We've been literally ripping off How Did This Get Made and Doug Loves Movies for like 12 years.
Yeah.
Because we're scum.
What's the gay version of Doug Loves Movies? Doug Loves Penis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless he's a top.
Still loves penis.
May not.
Drew, let's be honest.
Loves his penis.
Everybody loves penis. Starring Ray Romano.
Pedophile Ray Romano.
No one's going to believe you.
You're not going to make me come soft, are you?
Deborah! More kids.
Coming soft.
What was Ray really good in? Oh, The Big Sick.
The Big Sick.
Yeah.
He's great in that.
Was he in The Irishman, or is that a thing I made up? You should see it.
Nope, I don't have 4 hours.
Who does?
To watch new father Al Pacino in his greatest acting role.
Shout out to the king, Al Pacino, who I initially slightly misunderstood the headline about. It was Al Pacino has 4th child with 29-year-old gold-digging bitch. I thought that meant...
Noor Al-Falal is her name. Or Falala is her name.
Falafel? He died with a falafel in his hand?
He was married to... Or he was with Beverly D'Angelo?
Who wasn't?
I don't know. Me? Maybe you?
But I thought the headline meant that was his 4th child with
her.
This current 29-year-old. So they started when she was like 18 or something.
Nice.
But
nice.
No, this is first child, 4th overall. First with this particular woman who is definitely in love with him physically and sexually.
Of course. Oh yeah. Like loves his personality, loves the way he smells after a hard day's work. That he doesn't put deodorant on because he's a man over 70. Or you.
I never considered that, but Al Pacino might stink.
You know who 1000% stinks? Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
Because he's 90 something. He does not bother putting deodorant on every
over
day.
90 just stinks.
Yeah. Do you know that his girlfriend Noor Al-Fala is 4 years younger than his oldest child?
I like that.
His daughter is 33 and she's 29.
Does he make his children call her mom?
Nice.
Because that's fun for me.
He also has 22-year-old twins.
Nice. Which he fathered at age 60.
Yep.
That's disgusting. Don't do that.
Twins, Basil. Twins.
That's honestly disgusting. Do not. Are you listening to me? Men, are you listening to me out there? Don't father children after age 50, and that's fucking pushing it.
Apparently she's, according to this, she's a producer.
Oh, where did she get the money to produce? And let me posit a theory as to that. Perhaps something to do with her previous 2 paramours, the aforementioned Clinton Eastwood, and Mick Jagger.
Gross.
Both age appropriate. And she's 29 now, is having a kid with Al Pacino. Presumably, because I'm a traditionalist, they've been together for a while in order to have a kid first.
Maybe.
How old was she, her previous 2 relationships? Was she, like, Jagger at 22? Clint at 25? when they were 104 and 109, respectively?
She began dating Rolling Stones frontman Mick Jagger
at age 16.
in 2018.
Okay, I believe that would put her at 24.
Where he was... Well, he's 79 now.
Seems like it would put him at 74. Seems like he's exactly 50 years older than her.
After that, she was in a relationship with Nicholas Berggren, a billionaire investor and philanthropist.
So not so famous, but he did have $1 billion.
But he dated the now 93-year-old Clint Eastwood in 2019.
Oh, so he was only 89 when she dated him at 25.
But there's also apparently rumors that they're just family friends and they were just spending time together.
I like how often you wink to me on the podcast.
I'm letting everybody know that it's sarcasm.
You know they can't see you.
They understand.
Okay.
You don't understand. That's why I'm winking at you.
Oh, is that the same reason you use those emotion flashcards with me? Like, I'm angry now.
Yeah. That's also why I raise one arm a lot. So you know what I'm talking about. I want to know more about her, but there's not a lot.
For her storied dating history, you'd think there'd be more, but I guess you can only write so much about this is a whore.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Big slut. Now, that being said, I would love to watch them have sex.
Yes.
Absolutely, I would watch them fuck.
Yeah, 100%.
I want to see what her Instagram
That's
is, because I'm sure...
scientifically fascinating.
Well, it's just disgusting. Like, yes, I need to see Al Pacino's 84-year-old penis, but I need to see the process in which they go through to make any of that shit happen.
Yeah.
Pumps and gels and just look at how he dresses to go out in public, and you're like pretend in love with that.
Gotta have it.
Like, hat that's not even all the way on your head, hair that has clearly not been groomed or cut in months, and like old man like running shoes that help you with your posture and foot pain so you don't fall over.
Yeah.
And Bennett Miller's with them.
Yeah, I was wondering what he's up to.
I don't care.
In the mix.
Are
they poly?
Could be. Now,
literally three generations of
yeah,
in a polyamorous relationship.
I'm gonna scroll down to when you were younger and see. There's other pictures of her with other old guys that are not any of the aforementioned like
she's
big time
really
celebrities.
Really got a type.
Yeah, gross. Is her type. I don't really want to work.
I don't want to ever have to
just want to bang this old man all day.
That's fun. I'm into that.
Yeah, it's gross. There's a lot of pictures of her with, like, every picture of her with a guy that I is assuming is not her family, because a lot of them, like, they look exactly like her.
Yeah.
Like, clearly her father. But every other picture is like, oh, this guy is, like, significantly older than her.
Verge of death.
Yeah.
By natural causes.
But, you know what? I will give her mad respect for being willing to do that.
Sure.
Because, like,
it's a job in its own right.
If I was a woman...
Go on.
But I could never be a woman because I have an X and a Y. But if I... I gotcha.
I like that.
I gotcha.
I enjoyed it.
If I was ever a woman...
Matt Walsh has ruined us forever.
I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could let a stinky old man who, like, can't even, like, get into bed go to Pound Town on me.
That's true. It is, you really are taking one for
and, like,
the team.
You're telling
the team
me,
being you.
And you're telling me that, like, you... Because if you're doing it for the clout, or if you're doing it for the money...
It's the money.
Okay, but you're telling me there are no young people in Hollywood that have currently have more prospects and more opportunities to get more money in Hollywood than Al fucking Pacino, who has done fucking nothing for 15 years, but bad straight-to-demand or, like, straight-to-DVD movies, and then one Martin Scorsese movie that didn't even make money because it was on Netflix.
When was Jack and Jill? 2012?
No. You're thinking of something else. 2011.
Oh, I was so far off.
Like we said, you're bad at numbers. You're off by one.
I'm bad at years.
You're bad at keeping it in your pants.
That's
Al Pacino.
the staff keeps telling me.
Al Pacino has done... Oh, I forgot. He was one of the Gucci's in House of Gucci.
He was Gucci. He was in Godfather Part 4.
He's in
Secret
that,
Godfather.
He's in that Amazon show, Hunters, where they...
I seen it.
Hunt, and?
Hey, Season 1 spoilers. He's the guy they were hunting. Oops.
Really?
Yeah.
I like it.
He was the Nazi the whole time.
He was a secret Nazi?
But good guy Nazi. I mean...
Oh! So he works for NASA.
He's a real Von Braun.
That's how you can tell. If they were a good guy, they end up working for NASA.
They work for NASA. If they're bad guys, they go to Argentina.
They go to Argentina. Or Nuremberg, but that was only some of them. And that was only the ones that, like, were on the fence. Listen, go to Argentina, join NASA, but you gotta decide right now. And they're like, Can I ask my wife first? They're like, Nuremberg! On trial! Ask one question, and you're going to trial.
That's fair. Yeah, 'cause I think Project Paperclip was involved in the show. That's where the U.S. secretly brought in all the Nazis.
Yeah. Very funny.
Yeah, and it's the 70s, and they've Pacino has compiled a ragtag group of Nazi hunters because he was a Nazi, spoiler, and feels bad, so he got all the folks together to get other Nazis.
I see that noted good actor and funny guy Josh Radnor's in it.
He is.
Yay.
In his second ever role in Hollywood.
Yep. Cool.
It's wild that you can star in like a really popular show and get nothing forever after that.
Really popular show that's not any good.
It's not that good, right?
It's not good at all. I think it's terrible.
Yeah.
He's been in What If I Told You He Was in... Oh, that's it. He's done.
I think he's been... I think he might have directed and starred in a movie.
He was in one episode of Grey's Anatomy.
Well, everyone knows that, but I'm talking about more important things.
He directed...
I think he directed and starred in Liberal Arts.
He did. 2012. Liberal
Did I
Arts.
see it? Absolutely not.
Why not? When 30-something Jesse returns to his alma mater for a professor's retirement party, he falls for Zibby,
Barf.
a college student, and is faced with the powerful attraction that springs up between them. First of all, you're in your 30s, and she's in college, so why is it such a big fucking deal? And also...
Oh, because she's a Doogie Howser and she's 12.
What the fuck name is Zibby?
Well, it connotes a certain... ethnicity.
Okay.
I don't know if it's accurate. Who plays her? Don't make the nose.
Elizabeth Olsen.
Oh, that's not very Zibby.
Not at all.
Although, are they? Who's to say?
The Olsens?
Yeah.
They could be.
Look it up. We need to know.
We
need to know
Olsen
whose side they're on.
Twins Jewish.
I mean, they're pretty blonde for that, but you never know. You never know in Hollywood. That's how they get you. Sorry if there's a couple like little microphone sounds over the course of the pod, because the way I have it is less than ideal, and also my windscreen does not want to stay in place. Nothing's going well.
Wait a minute.
The Olsen twins were Mary-Kate and Ashley Bronstein when they came to Ellis Island. Have you found information that you're not supposed to have?
Yeah, maybe.
Uh-oh.
I think this might be implementing...
This is breaking news?
That they're Scientologists?
Ooh! I mean, the twins are crazy. And I could see... And Elizabeth's, like, in theory, like, the good one and, like, has her shit together. But she also strikes me as potentially low-key crazy as well.
No, I think she's okay.
She's okay?
I think she's okay. She just played a crazy lady in a movie and you think that's real life. You don't understand that movies aren't real.
You're saying that as a joke, but that might be accurate.
Scott, I understand how your brain works.
Okay.
You couldn't differentiate between Diego Sanchez and Randy Couture. I understand how your brain works.
I think I did think she was crazy because she was bad in the second Doctor Strange. I think that's why I thought that.
I don't know. This is all over the fucking place. Some says they're Christians. Then there's some stuff about how they might be Buddhists, and then the other ones are like, oh, Scientology. So they're so secretive, you literally can't find out information about them.
They did both marry European oligarchs.
Who are much older than them.
Of course. As is tradition, apparently.
And they're fashionistas.
Yeah. I was going to say Russian, but they're not. They're like European, right? They're like Italian.
Broad spectrum European?
Yeah.
Doctor, what is it? What do I have? You have broad spectrum European?
Oh, no.
Oh, as long as it's not gypsy, I'm fine.
Do I have to get a bicycle?
As long as it's not a gypsy from Russia. She's married... Nope, she's divorced... this one, whichever one this one is. Mary Kate is divorced from French banker Oliver Sarkozy, who is the half-brother of French president Nicolas Sarkozy. He's 54.
Cool.
And she's 36.
Nice.
And Ashley is married to some guy who I can't click on, so I can't tell you what he is. His name is...
He definitely has a lot of money, though.
Louis Eisner, the son of Eric Eisner.
And Michael.
The former president of the Geffen Company.
Oh!
And noted philanthropist who founded the Young Eisner Scholars.
Well, we know how we feel about David Geffen on the podcast.
He's great. And
I mean, he's done a lot of things.
He's done nothing wrong. She apparently used to date noted great actor Jared Leto.
Nice.
She also used to date more likable actor Justin Bartha of Very Bad Things fame.
Very Bad Things and a little bit of The Hangover.
And that's what I was calling it. Remember, that was the French title.
Oh, I'm sorry. We were looking at French titles of don't be like that.
I hate you.
They're not. The people aren't going to know.
And Lance Armstrong.
I'm the people's surrogate.
She used to date Lance Armstrong too.
Both balls or one ball?
It was before he lost the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope that's why they broke up.
Yeah.
You're not a man anymore.
Yeah. You can't even smack your balls against my asshole during sex.
That's fun.
Okay, but now this says that Elizabeth Olsen is an atheist. So
she doesn't have to believe the same shit as her sisters.
What is happening? She is engaged to musician Robbie Arnett of the American band Milo Green, who I've never fucking heard of. They're an indie pop punk band from Los Angeles.
I wish I was in an indie pop punk band.
And they seem not cool. Also, I mean, I get it because I'm, in the creative spectrum, in another spectrum. Mm-hmm. When you haven't put out an album in 6 years, are you even still really a band?
That's a good question.
How have you been making money since your last album and tour ended?
Online merch sales.
You think for Milo Green?
The t-shirts they are moving would blow your mind. You can't swing a dead cat in this town.
Hey, careful.
Hate speech. You can't swing a dead dog in this town without hitting someone in a Milo Green shirt.
Oh, they have no upcoming tour events.
Oh, I don't think they're a band anymore.
Let's go to their shop. Oh, all their merch is sold out. Maybe you were right. Oh, there's a couple things that aren't sold out. Some shirts that look terrible.
The last few designs that that just won't sell.
100% that's what it is. And a hat.
And they haven't restocked anything in 5 years.
Or at all. They ordered one initial amount. Yeah. This is what's left.
Yeah.
After 5 years.
Shout out to official sponsor of the podcast, Milo Green. And shout out to other more real official sponsor of the podcast, Manscaped.com. Go to Manscaped. Did you do what I told you last week? Did you go to Manscaped? Did you buy 4 things? Any things. Ladies' choice. And
the cheapest thing was, in fact, the newspaper drop-down thing.
Yes.
They were $4 for a 3-pack.
Yeah, they're literally just a newspaper. You can, I don't want to scoop your business, Manscaped, but anyone who goes to buy the Manscaped, beard mat to catch your trimmings.
Catch predator.
I guess not beard specifically, hair. I guess
ball hair.
Also catches pubes and feelings. Yeah, you can just use a regular newspaper and it'll do largely the same thing. But I would say that's the only useless product on manscaped.com. Everything else is good, so go there, buy something, maybe 4 things, who's to say. Use promo code CATS20, CATS20, and I will say that although I am not someone who is prone to doing it, I felt obligated because I'm just staring at that goddamn trimmer every day. I manscaped the other day. You want to touch it?
I'm not particularly.
Oh. It feels different.
I'll touch on it.
You touching on it?
I do it all the time. So I literally do.
It would feel weird for you to have a bunch of pubes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have not had pubes in 15 years.
I am very used to having a bunch of pubes.
Well,
and this is a very different experience.
That's why you're a shit pig and I'm a regular human being.
No, it's nice.
What is this, 1970 Stockholm?
Yeah, I have Stockholm Syndrome. That's what that is, right?
A big hairy bush?
Big old bush.
Yeah. I manscape constantly, so yeah. I do not like pubic hair. I do not like... I was so hot, I shaved my upper thighs like I used to for wrestling, which I haven't done in 5 years, just because I was like, oh, this will cool me down.
Yeah.
It worked.
It worked? Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Should I go full body? Should I be a smooth boy? No.
Upper chest is not fun.
No,
I wouldn't do
back,
that. It sucks.
No, not
because then you're just like,
yeah, that doesn't seem fun.
But I would do my lower legs just to see, because especially on the outside, all the hair is gone anyways.
Yeah.
So I would just do the rest of the leg and see how I look as a shiny boy.
I like.
Or noted unnamed dumb dog once told us he got laser hair removal on his legs, but then didn't. Do you remember that?
I do, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around
why the lie. I don't know.
You would say that.
Just say you're shaving your legs. Who cares?
What's the difference?
I do it. I don't care. Just tell me that's what you're doing.
I honestly can't comprehend the reasoning behind the lie. It's not less embarrassing to get electrolysis versus shaving it.
But he thought it was.
Did he?
I don't know.
Would that be his reasoning?
I have no idea.
That reasoning doesn't even make sense to me.
I feel like there was some talk about he had to get it done because of the follicles something.
What the fuck?
But I might just be making that up in my head because I want to be mad at him.
Maybe. Have you had that Sprite yet?
No, it's waiting.
Is it now time? Is that a sentence?
Is it now time? A new variety celebrating 50 years of hip-hop.
I love that Sprite has just decided we're for black dudes.
It's a lemon, lime, strawberry, and lemonade flavored soda.
There's a lot of things.
Yeah, but lemon, lime, and lemonade.
It's... Well,
just say it's lemonade, strawberry lemonade with lime.
No, it's not though.
Oh yeah, it's Sprite. Yeah,
it's strawberry lemonade Sprite.
Lemonade Sprite.
Yeah. Because to quote Mitch Hedberg, they say the ingredients to Sprite are lemon and lime, but I tried to make it at home, and there's more to it than that.
There's a QR code on the side that says
queer reality.
Unlock a legendary experience. I'm gonna do it.
Okay. You smashed your microphone. Oh shit, we missed celebrating the opening of Pride Month last week. We got to do it this week.
English. Confirm my choices. What are my choices? Accepting all cookies?
Accepting all comers.
Fine, I'll accept them. God damn it. Just dropped. Drake, it's all a blur tour, Toronto. Oh, it's just giving you tickets
wait, it's giving me I'll take the free tickets.
Yeah,
I don't think it's doing that.
Telling me
it's just telling you tour dates
when tours are happening
of popular urban acts.
Well, so far it appears to just be Drake. Rolling Loud Miami, whatever the fuck that is. Drake in Montreal. Sprite branded headphones.
Cool.
There's 10 available. What does that mean? Do I get a free headphones?
Everyone
from
gets
Sprite?
10 pairs of headphones.
Show me your pussy. This is an online drawing. Oh, it's okay. So you can like win those things. If I win the tickets to go see Drake in Toronto or Montreal, you're flying me out, right? Sprite,
Certainly.
right?
Sprite.
I mean, why isn't there a Vancouver?
We don't go west.
So here's their thing. It's celebrating 50 years of hip hop, but it's not celebrating 50 years of hip hop.
Okay.
It's celebrating the 4 artists they're advertising as the history of hip hop.
Oh, okay.
So it's Nas and Lotto. Do you know who Lotto is? Latto.
Not really, if I'm being honest.
She's like a bitch. And
Is she a fatter Lizzo?
no, she's skinny or like regular size.
No interest.
And then Rakim
Oh, I know,
and
yeah.
Glorilla.
Not too familiar with
I don't
really either.
I think if you're gonna celebrate 50 years of hip hop, you should maybe have somebody more than just Nas as the history of hip hop. Like,
I mean,
maybe like one. Well, he's not even that.
Rakim is,
but he wasn't huge
He was big in hip hop in the
in the
late 80s
yeah,
or early 90s.
No, I think you need another bigger name.
It was Rakim and Eric B. that he did stuff with. Am I crazy?
William Michael Griffey Jr. is his legal government name.
Griffey.
Eric B. and Rakim. You're
Yeah.
right. Golden Age hip hop duo.
Great solo. Oh, I broke my whole microphone.
He's 55.
Great solo one by Rakim, 1993-ish. Guess Who's Back? Good song.
Guess who's back?
Nope,
Back again.
that's not it.
Rakim's back.
Nope. That's
Phone a friend.
it was the product placement with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah, in 1993.
Yeah. Synergy.
Anyways, the Sprite Limonade Legacy / Heritage in French.
Héritage.
Get out.
Look, someone's got to say it right.
No, I don't want to. I'll never say French.
Don't say gay. It's the Ron DeSantis don't say French law. What's the bouquet? How are we smelling? How's the nose?
It's very lemonade smelling.
Okay. It's lemonade looking. In fact, it doesn't look like strawberry lemonade at all. It just looks like lemonade.
It's aight.
Let's see.
It's aight. I don't hate it. I don't know that I would buy it again.
I will say it's truth in advertising. It tastes like strawberry lemonade Sprite.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of...
I don't think I would go out of my way to buy it.
Yeah, it's just a matter of how psyched you are about strawberry lemonade Sprite.
Normally, strawberry lemonade, I'm very psyched on. You know what they need to do? I don't know why they've never done this. Maybe because they're cowards.
Sure.
Why Red Robin has never bottled freckled lemonade
Oh, yeah.
and sold it. I bet you they could sell it quite a bit, like locally.
It might be harder to bottle stuff like with actual fruit in it, though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm
sure you could figure it
The
out.
perishability would be difficult.
Get the freeze dried strawberries.
Sure. Man, I haven't been to Red Robin in forever.
Should have gone today. We're right next to one.
Are we?
There's only like 4 left.
The one you
The
think...
one at Coquitlam Center is still there.
I don't think it is.
It is.
Oh, sorry, Coquitlam Center. Low-Heat's gone.
Yeah,
Low-Heat's
Low-Heat's
gone.
But the one at Coquitlam Center is still there. And then there's the one on Robson. There's a couple in Surrey. And that's it.
I think so.
Same thing with Boston Pizzas. There's a couple in Surrey. There's one in Tawasin. And there's one downtown by the stadium.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
There
like
is.
right next to BC Place.
Yeah, which used to be like a barbecue place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's been a Boston Pizza for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I have not been to either of those in a while. I don't
like Boston
really
Pizza, really.
want to go to one of them.
Yeah, I don't really like Boston
It's
Pizza.
overpriced, not good pizza.
No, yeah. It had a couple of good things for a while. It had a really good, blackened chicken Caesar salad and pierogi pizza. Spicy pierogi pizza, and it was pretty good.
Oh,
and they put that big dab of sour cream like right in the middle.
I got a big dab of sour cream for you, pal.
I bet you it is sour.
My cum is poison.
I didn't say poison, I just said sour.
They had, it was a special for a while, then might have become a regular item. It was like how even to describe? It was like a stuffed cheeseburger pizza.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that.
It was actually good.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
You know what? I've really talked myself back around on Boston Pizza.
We used to go to Boston Pizza quite a bit to watch UFCs.
Yeah.
And it would be you, me, Kelly, Dan, Al, maybe, Luke a couple times, Kevin,
Chewy.
And we would all go sit at that one in New West.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was also not a bad, because it was open later than most chain places.
Yeah, and you could just get in a large group of people pretty much at any time.
Not a bad post-wrestling place. I so rarely got pizza there.
Me too.
I usually got some kind of pasta.
Yeah, I got pasta or like a burger.
Yeah. Now,
or a salad with no dressing.
Find me if they still have the stuffed bullshit, and then I will actually make arrangements to go. Because now I very much want that. I'm trying to picture it. It was just like a big sphere. A sphere made of pizza with a burger inside it.
Meal deals, apps and shareables, pasta, sandwiches,
Is
bowls and salad.
Is it a sandwich? Is it a pizza? Who knows?
Gluten wise. Well, I'll look under pizza.
Can I look at your glutton menu?
Where is the closest one to me? King George Highway.
Doxed.
In Surrey, which is 7 kilometers away. Or apparently there's still one in Port Coquitlam on Ottawa Street.
I don't know if you're pronouncing that correctly.
I am. Friday. Sure, 9:15, whatever. I don't.
Are you making a reservation?
No. The only way I could go further is by telling them my location and which one I would be ordering from.
Okay.
They still make spicy pierogi pizza.
Great.
Which I don't know if it's any good. Well, it's not listed under pizzas.
I don't think it's a pizza. That said, I don't know what it is. It could be a burger. It could also not be a burger.
I'm under sandwiches, which I think is where burgers are as well. Tacos. Their menu fucking sucks. There's 5 things on it. Well, it's not under sandwiches.
What else is
under
left?
Main.
Could be a main.
There's literally...
Although I feel like main is just a bad steak and a bad chicken.
Slow roasted pork back rib and chicken parmesan.
Yeah.
No, gross. Meal deals?
Could be a meal deal.
No. Well, whatever it would be, it's none of those things.
That's so disappointing. Now I need to look at that. Oh, god damn
I did it away from the microphone, it's fine.
God damn it.
Fucking kill yourself. Oh, they still have... Oh, yeah, they have chicken Caesar salad, but it's not blackened chicken Caesar. You know who used to have... this is the... Drew and Scott talk about food they like locally that you'll never have because you'll never be here.
You never know.
You know who used to have really great...
Pussy? Raquel Welch.
Sammy J. Peppers.
I have enjoyed several meals.
Used to have an amazing, so good blackened chicken, 4 cheese tortellini or ravioli. Tortellini.
Okay.
That was
I'm into
fucking bomb. So good. And then they took it off the menu and I stopped going there. The Sammy J's are exclusively Langley, South Surrey, Maple Ridge, done.
That's actually news to me that they exist.
Me too.
Didn't know.
There's one in White Rock, there's one deep in Langley, and there's one deep in Maple Ridge.
I had a legitimately very good lobster mac and cheese at the one near here. The old one near here.
Oh, down by...
On Lougheed.
Yeah.
And I've had a couple other good things there too. I have enjoyed many more meals than I haven't enjoyed at Sammy J's or the erstwhile Sammy J Peppers. You know, it's a fun word, erstwhile.
Erstwhile.
I found a picture of the stuffed thing and it looks so good and I want it right now.
They still have the blackened 4 cheese. It was penne.
I might have had that before. Really good.
Really, really good.
Look at this fucking stuffed burger pizza.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
God damn it. The pizza burger.
Are you hungry enough to drive to the nearest Boston pizza?
Almost.
Oh, okay.
Like almost enough to stop the pod right now.
Yeah.
And go get a stuffed pizza burger.
But they don't have it.
But they don't have it, is the problem. But
Call them and ask if they can make it.
So it's like a thin pastry encircling a burger patty with like a pepperoni pizza on top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, for like whenever it was on the menu, it's the only thing I ordered.
You should look up if Boston's has it in the U.S. and then we can go on Friday or Saturday. I mean,
last Friday or Saturday.
We already went on Friday and Saturday.
Oh, shit.
Can you believe they had it?
So Drew, it was the best. So we've already implemented part 1 of our secret plan at SOS Pro Wrestling.
We have. It worked out well. Except for both of us got hurt and can't wrestle anymore.
No, don't say it. It went great. Cake was served.
We were invited.
Yes.
That's it. That's all you need to know. No more questions.
I'm excited for the secret plan.
Me too. I hope it works out. I hope we're allowed to do our secret plan.
I love the secret plan. It's multi-part too.
Okay. It's a slow burn to a great payoff.
Yeah.
I like a long-term plan.
Absolutely. Hitler had one. Nah.
You idiot.
Ah!
You stupid bitch.
Damn it.
You're as dumb as a dog.
What is
our problem? I don't know.
Oh no, certainly. But what is young Pepper Coyote replying on Twitter to me? Keep that tail on. Oh, just me promoting the SOS show, which already happened and was phase 1 in our secret plan.
Phase 1 and turned out great.
Yeah, because I guess last time he was at a show. Except I'm a vegetable now. Yeah, I guess last time he was at a show, my tail came off, so that makes sense.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's why we're no longer on speaking terms with Davey Vega.
Yeah. I really enjoyed seeing him at the FurCon and bothering him while performing.
But it wasn't like a bit. It was a very unofficial.
Do some hip hop.
Do a rap.
Do a rap. And he's like, no, I'm not doing songs I wrote for you guys.
Yeah, he was. Did we say that? I can't remember if we mentioned it.
I think we did.
Yeah, okay.
I think we did.
But it was because the way it was one of those. Not one big hotel, but just like a bunch of villas and then a big long open area with like multiple pools in the middle.
I'll show you a big long.
And he was at like, I don't know, a gazebo. Am I
a gazebo? Yeah,
pronouncing that correctly? And which is like, you know, like a little grass area in front of it. There were, you know, probably 20, 30 people just like hanging out, and he was guitaring and singing. And I will say, we politely waited for the song to end.
Yeah, that's true.
We didn't say it in the middle of the song like a couple of assholes.
Yeah, we didn't interrupt them.
We let the song come to its natural conclusion. People acknowledged it, and then we yelled, "Do a rap!
Do a rap!"
P.S. If Pepper songs for us are the only songs of Pepper Coyote you've ever heard, that is not overly representative of what Pepper Coyote does.
No.
We make him go successively more out of his genre with each successive song. Yes, I use successive twice in a sentence. Probably not what I meant to do. Increasingly out of his genre with every successive song. Yeah, but he's a more singer-songwriter guy, and we make him rap, and it's fun, and he's good at it. It's so great.
Yeah, he is. And he performed live, and it was the first time he had rapped live. So
yeah, and it was because he did it 2 days in a row. And the first day he was so nervous, and the second day he was fine.
Totally fine.
He's like, I did it once, I'm good.
Yeah, I just need to get the cobwebs off, and I'm good. And get the scares out of me, and
Yeah, just like the difference in confidence was amazing. Not that I thought he would even do bad the first day. I'm like, you're a very good performer. You know what you're doing.
You're fine.
Yeah.
He's all right.
He's all right. What else is going on? Happy Pride Month. Did you know that during Pride Month, gay people just yell at you, "What are you getting me for Pride Month?" Because that's a thing that happened to me. It could be yesterday or it could be about 11 days ago, depending if we're in real time or fake time.
Fake real time.
But I was the last 2 days I've been helping young Daiquiri with his rather poorly planned not poorly planned, just like surprised at the response order of his limited Pride Month shirts for Nomad Complex. Go check out nomadcomplex.com. Not like he needs more business, but why not? He's good at his job. And he like bought enough shirts for the whole month, and then they all sold out in 4 hours. And then his current employee is away for a week on emergency medical leave, so it's just him, and he has to fill like 1,700 orders or something.
Wow.
So I got there the other day, and he's like, "What'd you get me for Pride?" It was on June 1st. He was like, "What'd you get me for Pride Month?" I'm like, "We have to do presents." I didn't know it was presents. But so now I know that the shirt itself is funny story about the shirt. It's like a still picture, as pictures on shirts tend to be. Idiot. Of all these like multicolored dogs partying, and then there's like a straight up rainbow of dogs along the bottom. Also, look, Matt, I love you. You got to stop the dog heavy shit. There is not one cat product on the site. And I'm going to say I bring this up to him every...
What's the site again?
nomadcomplex.com. Bring this up, I'm going to say every time I see him. And like, he kind of unsolicited yesterday or 11 days ago, he did say, "So if we did a tiger shirt, what do you
There's a tiger
want?"
print jockstrap.
Oh, that's actually coming. And he wants me to wear it over my gear. I should, right?
That's pretty funny. I like that.
I think I have to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
They I don't think they're in yet, because I would have gotten one yesterday.
Trunks.
Yeah.
No, I don't like trunks. Final chance. Like a chance?
No. I don't think so. I don't think Nomad's that adult.
Continue your stupid dumb story that nobody cares about.
What was my stupid dumb
Oh
story?
yeah, there it is. Enough of the dogs.
Yeah. So
I can't even order one because it's sold out. Even the 4XLs.
I know. They go faster than you'd think. A lot of big ones order from there.
You know the clientele.
Yeah. As does he. We definitely... Look, I want to put... First of all, before I even continue with my stupid story that nobody cares about, I want to put a rumor to bed. At Nomad Complex, we do not...
Kiss.
I can't say that in full honesty, but we do not, I repeat, do not refer to the 3X and 4XL shirts when we're folding them as circus tents. We do not. You understand me?
I hear you.
You listen?
I'm listening.
Okay. Because I'm tired of hearing that.
I'm very distracted and upset that you don't have this.
I mean, it's good. I mean, it's not like I don't have a tiger face mask.
That's a saber tooth.
But I'm not a saber.
Bigger teeth.
I don't have.
But it just looks cool.
I know it looks cool.
No one's gonna call you on it if you wear it.
I guess not.
And it looks great.
Well, did I order 10 bandanas with that print?
Good.
Yes.
Good.
I did.
Good.
Now stop yelling.
Fuck, I'm so mad at you.
But I got
not fast enough though. And I had to bring it up to you, and you didn't even.
I had to bring it up. Yeah, he apparently. They don't sell bandanas anymore, right, on the site.
Not that I saw. No.
I never really understood why, because I used to work with him like a bunch more. This is the first time in a couple of years actually, but he hated the bandanas. I don't know why. Like, for some reason they were a giant pain in the ass for him. And he's like, I can't wait to stop selling these. I can't wait to get rid of it. And I think he did. But obviously he still has the patterns and can order them. So, and it occurred to me, I'm like, oh, I haven't had bandanas in a long time. So I got 40 tiger and 10 saber-tooth coming my way. So there.
Give me a saber-tooth.
Done.
Even though I'm not that kind of cat.
I was looking at it's the closest one, because I couldn't remember what all the feline ones he had were, and the closest one for your purposes would be the saber-tooth one.
Of me. I look mean.
I guess I'm down to 9 saber-tooth ones. Yeah. You know what, folks? Maybe call in, give us a call, 591 rock 591 roll, or perhaps tweet me at Not Scott Henson, tweet Drew at Sarian Softpaws. I believe this is our introductions for the podcast. You're listening to the worst year of our lives, aka the news. If you would like an exclusive I guess they're pre-orders. I might have them by the time you hear this, actually. But if you want to be the first motherfucker to get a bandana, one of which I've never sold before, hit me up at the aforementioned at Not Scott Henson on Twitter, or just straight up send $25 US to paypal.me/Not Scott Henson and get either the tiger one or the saber-tooth tiger one. So there.
Don't forget, I'm still waiting for you guys to buy me those Blu-rays, by the way.
Maybe they have by now.
We'll see.
I hope they have.
It'd be nice.
I have confidence in them.
Late birthday present?
Sometimes they come through on shit. Not always. Sometimes they really drag their goddamn feet, if I'm being honest.
Late birthday present?
But sometimes they come through. Late birthday present. And also, we're almost getting to early birthday present time for Scott.
That's true.
Where you're listening to this...
The big 1-5.
I'm legal in Venezuela.
I can't go. I'm banned.
Because it's too close, or just the whole area is just
off limits.
Off limits. Demilitarized.
Texas is as low as I'm allowed to go.
Well, that's why they built that wall.
That's why they built the wall.
What was I saying?
I don't care.
It involves
some of the people buying bandanas.
I guess that was it. I guess I said it. So back to the shirt that sold literally thousands of in a small portion of a day, and now he has to do a giant restock, and there's still no one there. And I actually felt bad I couldn't help him today, but the rules are the rules, and this is podcast day.
You can leave.
I'm not gonna leave.
Oh.
So the shirt itself, like big picture of all these just dogs, of various reds, oranges, yellows, greens, blues, and purples. Although I do like, because it's funny because he definitely makes some shirts that he doesn't like, but he's not just making shirts for him, he's making them for thousands of sad furries. He did use more of a teal for the green instead of a straight green, and it does look better that way. So shout outs on that. So big picture of all these dogs partying, and then there's just like rainbow of dogs, and then at the bottom it's sort of like a barcodey thing, but the numbers are 1969 06 28, which is both the date of Stonewall and also my dad's 20th birthday. Was my dad at Stonewall? Was my dad a gay New Yorker?
Could have been.
Yeah, and it's like a snapshot of the of all the gays partying at Stonewall after someone threw a brick through a window or something, and I'm well versed in gay history. And obviously all the shirts have a name, and this one was Polaroid. And he wasn't crazy about it. Then he was while I was folding shirts, he just kept pulling stuff for orders, and he's like, Polaroid, I don't know, it's not that good, but what else can I call it? And I'm gonna say 1/4 of 1 second passed, and I said Bonewall. And then he died. Yeah. He died. He collapsed on his table.
I like it. I like collapsing. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it was really good. He was furious at me for thinking of a much better name for his shirt in 1 second. And I believe that was when I described myself as an ideas man, which I think you did either on or off pod today sometime.
Off pod,
yeah. But I'm like, yeah, I'm an ideas guy. So that's that story. Oh, then I just had another like funny thing. I went to my favorite coffee place, Revolver, and there's this new like fairly young, like extremely extremely innocent and sheltered girl who works there. And you know, a lot of coffee places have like the pressurized like mug washer. It's just like a thing built into the counter, and they push the mug down on it and it washes the inside of the mug out. Well, she did that, but didn't form that great a seal.
Aww.
And sprayed me right in the goddamn face. and her reaction was so fun. So she goes like, spray, and then she goes, "Oh, my Lanta." I'm like, that was a genuine reaction. You are adorable. And then I fucked her in the back.
I was gonna say, or did you fuck her or did you punch her? It's no big deal.
Whammo!
Bitch.
Right in the vagina.
Right in the
Was the vagina punching on or off pod?
On.
Okay, good.
On.
Call back then.
Call back.
We did it.
Call back to last week.
Yeah. And not just before we had A&W today.
Hey.
Oh, no.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry.
You're giving away the secrets.
Oh, he's gonna.
You're revealing the movie magic.
Magician's greatest secrets revealed? Oh, no.
Who was it? David Blaine?
It was David Blaine. Member of the Pussy Posse.
What a beep.
Is he?
I think he is, isn't he?
What even is he? Drew, I would like you to bing. What even is David Blaine? Those words. No other keywords. What does it say? What even is David Blaine?
It just gives me his Wikipedia page.
Boring. What race even is David Blaine?
What race? Russian Jewish ancestry, and his father was Puerto Rican and Italian. So his mom is a Russian Jew, and his dad's a Puerto Rican Italian.
So
and he was born in Brooklyn.
Call back to 2 podcasts ago. His mom made up the gas chambers?
Yep. Sure did.
I don't think we should do any more requests.
I think we should just stop talking about the Jews.
I think they affect me negatively. The problem is I believe everything I see. Like, I believe What is a Woman? I believe Europa, The Last Battle, Part 8. I believe that Elizabeth Olsen's crazy because she was bad in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Did I get the name right?
Sure.
Nice.
Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness.
There were also perhaps multitudes.
They could have been. Could have been. Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
What else was good? Oh, fun thing that also involves you, and you can actually use as ammunition the same way.
Oh, ammunition to hurt you?
No, ammunition to hurt Adam.
Oh,
should you ever need it? It's a little back pocket for you.
That's interesting. I like that.
It's nice to have,
I
right?
like that.
So on the stream on definitely this past Sunday and not a Sunday and a half ago, we were doing some gaming. Adam is at his cat, as he is known, Cat BF, Cat BF's place in the ATL, and he was like in,
which is where what university is?
I would see either Emory or Oglethorpe. You're welcome. I remember some things.
Yeah, but not your mic stand or my flash drive or to wipe your asshole.
If I had to remember one, you'd probably want the flash drive. Yeah,
I don't care about your butthole.
Yeah, I don't care.
And you holding the microphone is the best thing that ever happened to me. So
I don't like it. I bet it sounds like shit. I'm sorry for this week and last week, guys.
Look,
I don't know. I'm just mad at it.
You're just mad at yourself.
Let me be mad.
Stupid.
It'll be better next week.
You're an idiot.
Today sucks. Oh yes, and so we were doing some Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, which seems like an oxymoron to me, but whatever. Stop licking your I said it last time. Knock it off.
Shut up. Kill yourself.
And there was some like convo with Cat BF, and then he like actually got on mic for a while. And the interesting thing about Cat BF is that he is constantly fucking high, which is normally fine for him, but every now and then works against him because you have less control over letting things slip out when you're really high. So I learned a piece of information that he had told Adam a while ago and told not to tell me, which he didn't. Good boyfriending Adam. But then he himself told me because he was too high. He has been watching my and our wrestling since he was like 12 or 13 years old, which then prompted, because he's younger than Adam.
Okay.
He's a baby.
Okay.
He's 15 years old now. No, I'm kidding.
Christ.
I think he's in his mid 20s.
Okay.
But like he's been watching for like 12 years.
That's crazy.
Like back to like VCW, like at least I Suck Sticks era stuff.
Wow.
Like early 2010s.
That's crazy.
Which then allowed me to say for the remaining, I don't know, 5 hours of the stream and forever, I groomed your boyfriend. And I have that forever. And so do you.
So good.
Pretty exciting.
I groomed your boyfriend.
So yeah, that really made my day.
All I can think of is you in a poorly lit, dim, like green, grungy kind of room, and gay.
Jeremy Saulnier's green room?
No,
Jeremy Saulnier's radio?
That's what I was hoping to say. Hold on, I want to make sure that I get the actor right because it's been a long time since I've seen it. I don't remember.
Gerard Depardieu?
No.
Mathieu Amalric?
No.
I'm just naming Europeans at this point.
Keep going.
That's all of them.
You saying I groomed your boyfriend makes me think
I would love to know what that makes you think.
of. I don't remember who the male lead is, and I have to figure out who the male lead is. I think it's gay actor Michael Douglas. It is gay actor Michael Douglas.
Nice.
It reminds me. I can just picture you in a very poorly lit room, like a hospital mental insane asylum, and you as Brittany Murphy going, "I'll never tell," but it's you. I groomed your boyfriend.
R.I.P. Brittany. Pour one out for a real one.
Yeah. Sean Bean's in that movie too. Man, I haven't seen that movie in 100 years. What even happens in it?
I only know the trailer.
Oh, okay, huh?
Yeah.
Crazy
Bitches?
I think there's like a murder or something, and Brittany Murphy's the only one that saw it. Or
But she's a nutso?
when the daughter of a psychiatrist is kidnapped, he's horrified to discover that the abductor's demand is that he break through to a post-traumatic stress disorder suffering young woman who knows a secret.
I'm sure PTSD is delicately handled with a mid to late 90s movie.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Wow, the quality of this looks shit.
What is what's CPTSD? Cock?
Cock pussy. It's where you think your cock is a pussy.
Cock pussy transsexual.
Yeah.
I didn't feel good doing it, but I had to do it.
Yeah. I like it. I'm down.
Because,
I'm down like a clown, Charlie Brown.
I feel like look, this is gonna make a lot of people mad. So let's just say I'm joking. All right, let's put that on the table.
Let's make sure everyone knows this isn't your personal opinions.
No, in fact, let's say I'm quoting someone bad.
Okay.
So Tim Pool said, so like, is CPTSD like where you just want? What am I even saying?
I don't know.
Where you want to have PTSD, but you don't have any specific trauma? Is it PTSD for attention?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
What for real does the C stand for? Commonplace, cunt. Is it No, it's cunt. It's the one for girls.
Complex post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yeah.
You experience some symptoms of PTSD, along with some additional symptoms, such as difficulty controlling your emotions, feeling very angry or distrustful towards the world.
Oh, so it's sort of not, because I kind of thought it was PTSD light, but it sounds like it's PTSD plus other personality disorders.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
So I guess it's worse PTSD. Sorry, guys. Good thing it was Tim Pool that said that, because it sounds like he was uninformed.
Yeah.
A little bit of quiet time. I'm fine with that. Drew was going to talk, and I stopped him.
No, I wasn't sure where you were going with it, so I was like, should I say something?
Nope.
Anyways.
What else is going on? I lost my phone.
I don't know. Good. Fuck you.
I found it. I don't know. Do you have any fun bits? What's going on with you? I don't think you're even typing anything.
They revealed Roman's new belt. It looks exactly like the other belts, just it's gold instead of blue or
fuck off
black. It's the exact same belt.
Gay.
The drafted to separate rosters is a real thing, and it's gonna stay that way.
Yeah.
I don't know. We got stuff, but I don't know, man.
Where are we in time? Are we in 3 digits?
We're at 1 hour and 6 minutes.
Awesome. I am more than happy to do a 90-minute podcast.
Deal. Let's do it quick.
Unless we get into...
Number 1. Would you rather?
Okay, everyone just got whiplash.
This is another fun little game.
We're doing games.
Where
it's the game season, except this is the last game of the season.
We're gonna do some silly shit and see how funny it is, because we did not prep for anything. We did not prepare for anything.
We took prep.
Well, we've been on prep for years.
Safety first.
That's how we don't get the bug.
That's how we don't get double AIDS.
Double bug. So we were gonna do a Newlywed Game, but it's kind of hard to do 2 heterosexual friends doing a Newlywed Game.
They can't see all the winking.
They can hear my voice, so they know what I'm talking about.
Newlybred game. Newlywed gay. They just can't.
No.
It's a Sophie's choice.
Well, Newlybred Game doesn't necessarily mean gay, because you can breed a woman.
Ew!
It could also be Newlybred Game, as if you just made a loaf of bread.
Oh, I would love fresh bread.
I like fresh bread.
Yeah.
We sell lots of great fresh bread at work.
Brag.
Yeah, my corporate overlord is allowing me to speak for a second about it. So I just looked up a bunch of fucked up questions on the internet, and we're just gonna see what... There's a lot of would you rathers. There's just some Reddit shit. Just kind of have some fun.
They're calling it the Newlywed Game for cool guys.
For cool cats.
Yes.
A couple of cool cats. Number 1. Well, this one doesn't work for you as well. Not necessarily as much, but would you rather... I'm going to change the second one so that it affects you a lot more. Would you rather drink a pint of your worst enemy's piss while they look you dead in the eye?
Okay.
Or would you every single time you have a shower, you immediately have to take the messiest, sloppiest diarrhea of your life? Every single time.
It's a one-time piss drink?
It's a one-time full pint piss drink.
Piss drink.
From your worst enemy.
Piss drink.
You're drinking Luke's piss.
Piss drink.
Okay.
Your thoughts?
Yeah, piss drink. The one on here is eat a bowl of your own poop while everyone you've ever dated watches.
I've dated some people.
But not enough to make that significant.
Nope.
Every time you poop, shards of glass...
I've dated like 7 people.
I know. But that's still not that much.
It's not.
I've dated 40.
It's too many.
Yeah, way too many.
Have you fucked everyone you've dated?
Yep.
Me too.
There you go.
Nice.
Bros.
Air 5.
Would you rather every time you poop, shards of glass come out and make you bleed from your butt?
Don't love it.
Or every time you pee, you have to wipe with your shards of glass? That's not English.
Was that written by a stupid AI?
Maybe every time you pee, you have to wipe with shards of glass. I think that means for women.
Oh.
Maybe.
I guess.
I gotcha. So every time you poo, shards of glass come out your butthole.
Yes.
And you bleed. Or every time you poo, you have to wipe your butt with shards of glass. But that's not what it says, but...
Gotcha.
So would you rather poop glass or wipe with glass?
Ooh. Actually, out is maybe better than in.
Yeah, I'm thinking poop glass.
Yeah.
I
don't love that question. It's not my kind of question.
What?
Give me a poop-free question.
Would you rather have a vagina on your forehead or have penises growing up and down your back like a stegosaurus?
Fun.
It's stegosaurus back.
It's stegosaurus.
Can they all get hard? Can they all come?
Oh my god.
Those are the most important questions.
Imagine how good coming feels. Already really nice, right?
Yeah.
Imagine your entire spine coming.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
Are they all the same? Are they just replicas of your penis?
No.
Or are they a bunch of different penises?
Well,
some big, some small, some black, some white, some thick, some thin?
No, they're not all identical length, but they're not as disorganized as you're making. They're like a stegosaurus spine.
So the same penis,
smaller to bigger to smaller.
Okay.
Yeah. Largest mid back.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Which is my regular penis. Would you rather get a huge paper cut on your eyelid?
Hate it. Actually, I was thinking eyeball, which is even worse.
Eyelid, or swallow 5 needles.
That sucks. I guess fucking eyelid. It's less damage. Think of the logistics of swallowing 5 needles.
I can't do things on my eyes. I can't do things.
Yeah, I can't either. But also swallowing needles. Then the needles are in you, and you have to deal with that.
Yeah. You poop them out, and then you wipe your ass with glass.
Oh my god, I don't like this game.
Would you rather eat an entire pie that someone spit in, or eat powdered sugar mixed with dandruff shavings?
I don't give a shit about either of those. I would do either and not care.
I'll do the pie. Pie's easy.
I don't give a shit.
It depends who's spitting in it, too. Like, if it's somebody that I'm, like, into, you can spit in it all day.
Yeah.
Hottest girl I know, ugliest man I know, spit in it.
Does it matter who the dandruff comes from?
No.
Dandruff and spit are both edible. Who cares? And they don't even taste.
That's true. That's true.
It's nothing.
It's nothing. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's just your own hang-ups as any issue.
Are you grossed out by dandruff or are you grossed out by spit?
Neither. Next.
Yeah. Would you rather pee dry sand for the rest of your life?
Don't love it.
Or poo a big, hard, solid brick every year on your birthday?
Birthday.
Birthday poo?
Birthday poo.
Yeah, I think birthday poo.
I do that anyway. I have a wild night before my birthday.
No, that one's not even good. Give me another one. This is not wake up and find all your teeth have been replaced with pubic hair, or have your pubic hair replaced with millions of teeth.
I don't mind little teeth pubes.
Little teeth pubes is pretty funny.
Yeah.
That's a very funny visual.
Yeah.
I
need my choppers.
Oh, these aren't even...
I'd rather have more teeth than less pubes. No, sorry. I'd rather have more teeth than more pubes. I like mine though. I'd rather have more teeth than use Manscaped.
Yeah. Would you rather eat 10... This is the dumbest question because one of them is the obvious answer. Eat 10 pounds of poop that tastes like chocolate, or eat 20 pounds of chocolate that tastes like poop.
Poop that tastes like chocolate.
Yeah,
all that matters is the taste.
It's the taste. It's not what it is. Idiots. Oh, I like that.
The poop thing actually reminded me of a good thing that my best friend Nick Mullen related on the Adam Freeland show. It's a Sean Patton bit that Nick said was so good it gave him a stroke. And the Sean Patton thing was, like being a comedian, and then when someone finds out you're a comedian, inevitably a bunch of them are going to say, "Oh, tell me a joke." And he says, "So the joke I tell is, why did the 15-year-old girl shove dog shit in her pussy?" to confuse her mentally retarded brother as to which hole the candy came out of. And say what you will, but that person will never ask another comedian to tell them a
Absolutely
joke.
not. That's great. I love it.
And that just like broke Nick.
That's so good.
Yeah. That's been sticking with me for like 2 weeks now. I had to get it out.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. It's so good.
Like I don't want to bite someone else's bit, but like if someone does that to me, that's probably what I'm gonna do.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just got to remember it now.
I'm gonna remember it forever.
Yeah. That's your life. Would you rather watch your parents have sex once a day for the rest of your life?
Sure.
Or join in once to make it stop?
Oh. See, a lot of these are about time management, and I am pro time management,
Yeah,
so
you join in.
I'm in.
Yeah. Just one time.
Yeah.
You don't even have to come.
Who's getting hurt? To be polite, I would come.
I'm just saying you don't have
You don't have to.
Nobody's making
It's not
you.
expected, but it's appreciated. It's like tips.
Would you rather put a toothpick under your toenail and kick a wall as hard as you can?
No!
Or jump into a pool of lemon juice while your body is covered in paper cuts? It's paper cuts for me.
It's paper cuts.
I can't do the nail thing.
No, it's too awful.
Even reading that made
I know.
Like, I want to vomit.
Yeah. Ooh, I hate it. I hate
Oh,
it so
that's
much.
so gross.
Ooh.
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 Would you rather go the rest of your life without shampoo or the rest of your life without toothpaste?
Shampoo.
Hmm.
I'm basing that on the fact,
You can shave your head and then you don't have to worry about it?
could shave my head, that I use toothpaste more often than shampoo. So the toothpaste is clearly more important. I also think for your health, toothpaste is more essential than shampoo. Water still exists.
That's true.
Conditioner still. What have you? Has anyone
condition
just
your hair?
done conditioner?
I bet you there's people that
Forever?
just condition their hair. Yeah.
I bet it's real oily.
Yeah, but I bet you they do it.
I bet they do.
There are lots of women who only wash their hair like once every 9 days.
Yep.
So your hair is fine. It's gonna be okay. And you can just spray shit in it so it doesn't smell bad and nope, that one's bad. Nope, that's stupid.
Gay.
That's stupid. All these ones are getting dumb. Nope. Would you rather never get tired or never have to go to the bathroom?
Huh.
That's the opposite one. I would say never get tired.
Yeah.
You'd be super productive.
I guess as long as there are no adverse health benefits.
Sure. Yeah. If staying up for, 78 hours straight and you don't
And you're fine.
And you don't just collapse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a Korean gamer.
Yeah. Well, then
Then-
you just die your console, but
Yeah. You died doing what he loved. Harassing women online.
harassing women online, calling black people the N-word
As a 13-year-old.
as a 13-year-old. Would you rather be the ugliest person in the world or the smelliest person in the world?
Ooh. That's interesting. I can't imagine myself not cute. So I guess it's got to be smelly. Because you get used to your own smell, so it's only bothering other people. I don't overly care about other people.
Other people? Yeah.
And I'd still be hot.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Your thoughts?
I don't really care if people think I'm hot, and if I can just live my life like the way I do,
Yeah.
I'll be ugly. I don't care.
I don't care if people think I'm hot either, but I care if I'm hot.
Ah, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I need to look in a mirror and want to fuck it. Although maybe if I was the only person in the world, I could still learn to love myself.
That's true. You could be Rocky Dennis.
I could be Rocky Dennis. I could be a real mask.
Well, all those questions are dumb, so that's done. What has Reddit got for us and fucked up questions? So,
What does Reddit got for us?
r/fucked up questions, and I just clicked on it to see what it is.
There's actually there's one that's less of a game, although this is also more of a discussion than a game. But there's like an "Am I the asshole?" Reddit where somebody like gives a scenario, and
that one's good.
That might be worth looking at. But let's see what we got in terms of fucked up questions. I like those. This is the worst episode of the Newlywed Game, but a good episode of something.
So the first one is just, why do I like to exhaust my body until I can't move anymore? How do I stop it? That one's not that fun. Number 2, am I being dramatic about rape? Been thinking about it every time I open up and tell someone very close to me about a time I was raped, it is dismissed. I do not bring this up all the time. I am not one to linger on such things, but when I have been raped, I do not alert the authorities or even tell people because I think it's not a big deal. And I'm curious if it really is not a big deal or I just have a very unsupportive / toxic circle.
If what you're saying is true, you have maybe the most unsupportive toxic friend circle of all time.
Because also, they keep letting you get raped?
Was the implication that there have been multiple rapes?
Yeah.
Like
it literally says, every time I've been raped.
That's a sentence. That's a tough part of a sentence.
Yeah.
That is a tough sentence fragment. Every time I've been raped. There's no come back from that.
No, this is from Reddit user WorthSheepherder7199. Do you think that this is one of his sheep writing the email or writing the question, and the rest of the sheep are just jealous it's not them?
Or just sheep as a people are unsupportive about this kind of thing?
Very possible.
Interesting.
Are sheep insensitive to the other sheep's rape?
Have sheep not had a Me Too wave yet?
Maybe not.
Huh.
Now, I'll tell you where this gets a little bit funnier.
Please.
So the first person that comments on it is someone that's name is... I went too far. Wild Purple Platypus? I don't know.
Sure.
How can you think you're too dramatic about it and also think it's not a big deal?
Sounds like you're not being dramatic enough.
Worth Sheepherder says, I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Okay.
To me, being dramatic or overdramatic about something implies strong emotional response. You say you don't tell authorities or other people because it's not a big deal, implying little to no emotional response. Perhaps a repressed one? I just don't understand how you can consider it dramatic and not a big deal. Okay, thank you for clarifying. I am asking if I'm being dramatic because I say something to my friends / family about the assaults, but through their responses, they show to me that it isn't a big deal. So my thought process is, if they don't think it's a big deal, am I being dramatic by even bringing it up? Not so much dramatic as emotional, but more like being a hypochondriac.
The hypochondriac of rape.
Oh, that's funny.
I'd say there's two options here. I'd say she either has the worst friends and family of all time.
And how do we know it's a she?
Because, well...
You know.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue. Continue.
Thank you for giving me the out. That's one scenario. The second scenario is it's a mentally retarded woman who thinks all sex is rape.
Oh!
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I don't know.
Yeah.
The conversation continues with, I understand now. Personally, I feel like they are reaching out of reacting out of confusion and maybe a feeling of not knowing how to help. I don't know them, obviously, but I can imagine there's something like that going on. They probably do not want to offend with their opinion or do not want to know how to approach the situation. I was talking about it, expressing it as a healthy way of your own mental health, blah, blah. I have recently decided, this is the person, Worth Cheaper.
The OP.
I have recently decided that it would be best to seek a therapist. Well, you don't say. So were they being overdramatic about rape?
Well, I think I need to know which scenario. Is it like well, my boyfriend raped me again. We went out and saw a re-release of Love Actually, and then he took me to Morton Steakhouse and let me get whatever I want. And then we went back to his place and had a nice glass of red wine, and he lit some candles, and we went into the bedroom, and he said, I'd like to make love to you now. And I said, of course, I love you. And then he raped me. and then you're telling that to your family, and they're like, oh, sorry you got raped, I guess.
Well, I'm sorry that's the thing that happened to you, but... Here's one. Could you wean a person off from a drug addiction to an addiction to sex?
Yeah. I think, well, if...
Yeah, you're just replacing one thing with another thing.
Yeah, like all addicts just have an unfillable hole in them.
Yeah.
But it's not...
Well, sometimes they have a fillable hole, and that's what they need.
Have an extremely fillable hole in them. And I don't... For most, it doesn't have to be one certain thing. It's just the first thing that really works for them that they get addicted to.
Yeah.
So I think you could successfully wean someone off of, let's say, meth by being an excellent fuck and just really, really getting in there and doing the work.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'd like to try it. Let's go down to Hastings in Maine.
And get some meth? I don't think there's a lot of meth down there. Do you want to try Trank?
Kids love Trank.
Kids are loving the Trank.
What's its makeup?
Fentanyl and horse tranquilizer.
Oh,
turns you into a zombie.
Oh, so fentanyl and ketamine?
Yeah.
That's a wild combo.
Fucks you up.
That is going to fuck you up. As someone who has done both separately, wouldn't love the combo.
No. There's entire parts of Philadelphia, like in the city, where people are like completely fully addicted to it.
Yeah.
And you like there's video of it. People like slowly driving past alleyways.
Yeah.
And all the way down the alleyway
Zombies.
are just people that are like completely hunched over while standing up and just like shuffling.
Yeah.
And it's like, it looks like the fucking Walking Dead.
Jesus.
Can't wait till that comes here. But hey, at least if they're tranked out, they won't be smashing windows or assaulting people.
They'll be very well behaved.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'd rather have tranked up people than fentanyled up people.
Yeah. Fentanyl is going to keep you pretty down too. It's when you get the meth and the uppers in there, then everyone's all riled up.
Well, hear me out. Let's just kill all the drug addicts. I'm fine with it.
Interesting.
I would not have a guilty conscience if we just rounded them all up and killed them.
I'm going to... Look, I don't, on paper, disagree with you. I'm going to reserve judgment
until you got addicted and recovered?
Until Sean Baker's movie about...
He's not making it anymore.
It's off?
He moved on. He's making something else. I already saw that he's making something else.
Cocksucker! I wanted a Sean Baker Vancouver movie. Thanks for nothing, COVID.
Well, yeah, I think COVID really fucked him on it.
Well, COVID fucked him, and then he had to pivot and do the Texas one, which ended up being awesome.
Yeah.
But I thought he was just going to...
jerked off that so much.
I mean, it is called Red Rocket at the end of the day. But I thought he was just going to come back and do Vancouver.
It's called Anora. It's filming in Vegas.
That's not Vancouver.
And it's about...
Let me guess. Trans hookers.
I don't know.
It's always trans hookers with you, Sean Baker.
It's his film maps contemporary art. Best working. Yeah, I don't know, but he's not. Yeah, he's not doing.
That sucks.
He's not doing the Vancouver one anymore.
Well, fine. Then I'm not reserving judgment anymore. Kill him.
Good, kill him.
Yeah.
I think that there's a lot of sad stories, right? There's a lot of those people, not all of them, maybe not even half of them, that have had...
What do you think about 40%?
Maybe 30.
Okay.
That have had a hard time or bad things happen or just a shitty luck of the draw.
Uh-huh.
But all that being said, there's literally no way to save you.
That is very much a truth. Most of the people there are truly unsavable.
Yeah. So
try as you might.
Round them up, drive them out into the desert, just leave them there.
Yeah.
They form their own society out there. Good for them.
Oh, they could do like they could do like a Mad Max.
Yeah, but if they all die off, then we're better off. Because our city does not get destroyed and covered in shit. People don't get attacked all the time.
There have been like too many random stabbings.
Yeah, and like just all the time, everywhere in the city. So like, I have no empathy for them. I have no sympathy at all.
I'm anti-random stabbing.
I'm very anti-random stabbing.
Yeah.
This person asks, how long would a person stay aware of pain if they were sliced in half horizontally through their abdomen like in a video game? And there is no messages, no responses, and just downvotes.
So horizontal slice?
Yeah.
I mean, it's severing your spine.
Yeah.
So not long.
Yeah.
10 seconds? 5 to 10 seconds?
Yeah, something like that, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to view this story, please. I despise my dad.
Me too.
I despise
that person's dad, not my dad. I like my dad.
Yeah. I despise my dad so much. I'm 20. He's Egyptian, a religious nutcase who tried to force his religious bullshit onto me, and I'm only living with him till I can move out and get
I'm considering murdering my dad.
Well, maybe. He's in his 40s, a cardiologist who's been working for 20 plus years and has hit me in the past and doesn't believe in the concept of privacy since, as he puts it, under my roof, under my rule, and barges into my bedroom whenever I'm not home and rearranges my barely messy room, claiming he's tidying it up. I put the important stuff on my computer, on my counter, where I can see it. Keys, headphones, etc. And he came into my bedroom shortly after I came home from work today and told me to clean up my counter. I refused since my room is barely messy, and he said I didn't clean it up, and I kept on arguing with him and testing him. He'd burn my shit if my counter was still a mess in the morning. This and the fact that he's a dick who's worth shit to me makes me despise him so much. I want to murder him, or would be happy if he was murdered or died in his sleep. Does this make me fucked up?
Nah, you're allowed to hate your dad.
I'd hate your dad. Just don't follow through on the murder.
Or if you really hate your dad, I don't know. See what you can arrange.
Make
it look like an accident.
Make it seem like there was a gas leak in the house.
Yeah.
And you were well, what's this one? This one just
my
says...
dad comes into he goes on my computer, he closes all my Fur Affinity tabs.
Yeah.
And I want to kill him.
Here's one that says how to kill a hamster without being in pain. Can you give a dog a breast augmentation surgery?
Now we're asking the tough questions. The answer is yes, and I encourage it.
I have to log into Reddit to read it, and I'm not logged in.
You're gonna log in for dog titties?
Yeah, apparently.
I guess rules are rules. Follow-up question. Top pair or all the pairs?
All the pairs. Stupid question, Scott. Stupid fucking question. Let's go to Reddit r/am I the asshole.
Stupid question. I apologize. I don't know what I was thinking.
You know the answer, you dumb fuck.
All the same size or descending?
Oh.
I like descending personally.
I feel like it would be more comfortable for the dog to do descending.
I'm thinking about the dog here.
Yeah, me too.
And my penis. Yeah. If there's two things on my mind, it's the dog's comfort and my penis. Make more noise with the arm. Must be nice to have an arm that's attached to a desk.
I do. It is.
Must be nice to have that arm. I do.
I do have nice arm.
This isn't late in the second of two podcasts today.
No, and we're at 90 minutes. You want to end it?
No, I want to see who's the asshole first. But not for too long.
Am I the asshole for humiliating my mother-in-law?
No, never.
Done.
If 1950s comedy has taught me anything, your mother-in-law is a bitch.
I agree. I didn't even read this, so I don't know how great it is. I have just had a son with my husband. We named our son after my dad, who passed away a few years ago. The name is from my culture.
Uh-oh.
And my mother-in-law said she didn't like it at first.
Is it Ash X minus 12?
Oh, maybe. That doesn't say.
Is this Grimes?
Oh, it might be. Might be. Oh, yeah, okay. It's not that interesting.
It sucks.
It was literally just the first one. Shirt back on, for not letting my wife go on vacation, for not using my husband's hilarious gift, For calling my brother and best friend idiots for hiding their relationship from my parents for 6 years.
Are the brother and best friend gaybos?
No, it's a guy and a girl.
Pass.
If
If it was, we should read it for Pride Month. But if it's boy, girl, who gives a shit?
Having my girlfriend over all the time, for not wanting to babysit my siblings' kids anymore, for returning to work right after my child was born, for banning the neighborhood kids from my front garden, for being honest about my uncle who passed away tragically, for telling my sister why I acted so cold during family dinners. That was my throne. That was. For telling my sister why I acted cold during family dinner that was thrown in my honor after she made it about herself. For telling my brother he'll probably end up bitter and alone. For telling my brother his wife is not allowed at family day. For not accepting my father's gesture of turning up at Pride. Ooh. That could be our Pride information.
We got a Pride one.
That's long. Jesus, how much of a rant do you need to go on?
Oh, it's like a novel.
Cadabo. My father, 60, and I, 29 male, have a low contact relationship. We do not spend time together or communicate at all apart from small talk when I am at home. He and my mom, 56, are still together. I have a very good relationship with her. I am gay. I'm new in town.
You're homeless.
I'm homeless.
You have AIDS.
I have AIDS.
Yeah.
I am gay, and me and my mom went to the local Pride recently. She has taken part in a parade before and enjoyed it. We spent a couple hours there, and then she was going to walk home and leave me with my friends. I was surprised when my father showed up to pick my mom up. He's always been very homophobic, and I couldn't imagine him coming near any event like this. Aside from the homophobia, he simply was not a good father to me. He never showed love or spent time with me, and I can count the kind things he did for me on one hand. Due to also being racist, misogynistic, xenophobic, and generally hateful, he is just a bad person.
I mean, he's nothing if not consistent.
This combined with a lot of bullying and emotional abuse from him when I was small is why I chose not to have a relationship. A few days passed and I spoke to my brother on the phone. He was similar to my father growing up, including bullying me. We have since healed the relationship by him changing and apologizing for his past behavior.
And becoming gay.
And becoming gay with me. We are not super close, but speak maybe once a month. He has a good relationship with my father. My brother said that he had something hard to tell me. He has spoken to my father, who had broken down in tears, that he has tried endlessly to repair his relationship with me, but nothing he can do is good enough. Apparently turning up to Pride and saying hello and immediately leaving was his way of accepting me and trying to have a relationship with me.
So the father broke down in tears saying he couldn't make it work?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't believe it. I am not open to the idea that he has changed because he is still an emotionally abusive and manipulative piece of shit to my mom. He has also never said anything to me at all that would even hint he was trying to make amends, including on the day of Pride. When I told my mom about this, she said she didn't know he was upset and mentioned that a few days ago I was getting married but broke up beforehand and he wasn't invited to the wedding. When they had a fight...
Wait, the author was getting married and broke up days before the wedding?
Yeah.
Drama.
When they had a fight, she'd said something
I think I'm on the dad's side.
I'm on the dad's side, too.
Yeah.
When they had a fight, she said something along the lines of, "There's no wonder their son doesn't want you at his wedding or in his life," and he got the most upset. She said she'd seen him in years. Brother said, "It's on me to reach out and begin the healing process of the relationship." I flat out said no. My brother was outraged and said I was a asshole for not caring. But I don't care. I simply don't. I have had therapy for years and accepted that I don't have a father in my life. Some childhood friends agree with my brother because they've met my father when he's polite, not seeing what happened behind closed doors. Some of my gay friends said they'd love to be able to mend relationships with their father and that I'm lucky. So am I the asshole for not doing anything with my father's pathetic gesture? No, not at all.
I don't think so.
I don't think so at all. I think if your dad doesn't take the opportunity to... I mean, he's your father. He needs to do the legwork.
Yeah. But also, like, don't be such a little drama queen with your breakup 3 days before the wedding.
True. That's true.
Nothing to do with your dad, but just, like, tone it down.
Oh, here's a stupid dramatic one that you know is written by a woman. Yeah, it's a woman. Am I the asshole for telling my friend I don't like staying at her place because she sucks at hosting?
What a bitch question.
What is this? Am I an asshole for choosing to move across the country to be with my daughter, leaving my son and grandchildren behind?
It's, I don't know. I guess it depends on the situation. You might be.
No, I don't think so.
But I don't know. Why can't we get everyone in the same place?
Do you want me to read this one?
No.
I don't know. Something about his wife died. My wife passed away, and I've been...
somebody murdered my wife.
My daughter moved to Colorado for college and made a life for herself. She has a husband, and they're looking to buy their first home, and their budget is essentially the most fixer-upper of all time. My son-in-law is a great kid, but he's a handyman. She's natural at this sort of thing, though, and I guess he's going to help them.
Okay, that seems all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Why would you be abandoning his infant son? He's just leaving him outside the firehouse?
I think he's a kid, like a grown adult.
Yeah. So, whatever.
Am I the asshole for reporting my friend to his work and getting him fired because he refused to give my books back?
Those are my books.
Of course, a woman. I, 27 female, recently had some friends over to my house for my birthday. I have a book collection with some signed books by relatively famous authors. Loser. They're not behind
Jordan Peterson?
Oh, maybe. They're not behind a locked shelf or anything, but they're in my room. After I left, I noticed that a few of my books were gone. And someone mentioned that Jay, 28 male, claimed I let him borrow the books. I called Jay and yelled at him about lying and stealing my books. He tried to explain that he was taking them to his work, which is a bookstore, to get them officially appraised, and it was supposed to be a surprise gift. I chewed him off. Fair. Chewed him off.
Chewed him off. That's just a blowjob.
And asked him how.
It's just a toothy blowjob.
It's a toothy blowjob.
Yeah.
Lots of grinding. Ugh. Molars. A lot of molars.
Not even frontsies. Not even cuspids and bicuspids.
I chewed him off and asked him how that's considered a gift, and I wanted the books back.
I'm actually trying to figure this out. Getting them... His gift was getting the books appraised?
Yeah, I guess. The authenticating the signatures, I guess.
That's not
a great gift.
That's a weak present.
Yeah, I wouldn't give a shit about that.
That's a present that costs you $0.
If I had a signed copy of Sallow,
Jordan Peterson's,
Think Like a Man Too.
Jordan Peterson's, hey incels, make your bed.
Yeah. And you took it to get authenticated. Yeah. I would be like, thanks, fag. Why would you do that?
Fair.
I wanted the books back. He refused. I told him that I would be calling the cops to his work.
Seems like if he was just taking them to get appraised, and
he would have told the rest of the friends that's what he was doing.
Say he didn't. That's fine. But then when the person who owns the books
is like, give them back,
asks for them back, and he says no. I think he might be in the wrong.
Yeah. I told him I will be calling the cops to his work if he doesn't, and he still refused to bring them back. I immediately called the cops to file a police report and waited until the morning to call his work. I gave them all the details, including the case number, and said I'll be coming in with an officer to get my books back from Jay this day. His work cooperated with me and promptly fired him after I got my books back. He claimed that I went too far over a few books and demanded that I give him money until he finds another job.
I mean, it really seems like he stole the books.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it seemed like he was going to sell the
to
books.
Give something back, you've kind of stolen them.
Yeah.
So, look, I don't want anyone to quote this or clip this, but for this one time and one time only, the lady is not the asshole.
Somebody clip it.
No!
Clip it where Scott says women are great. Tell me how much you love women.
Women are not stupid, and I respect them.
There you go. I don't... Am I the asshole for telling my parents that I'd rather park at the airport than for them to give me a ride and pick me up?
That's just very petty, but it's funny.
It's good. No, for asking my brother not to wear a pirate costume to my wedding and then being annoyed when he did it anyway.
Oh, I dare you to try to get me off the brother's side on that one.
You're not, yeah.
Good fucking luck.
My brother's wife called me to tell me they were getting my personalized M&Ms as a wedding present. Oh, and by the way...
All white?
Oh, the way it should be. Oh, and by the way, since you're having a yacht wedding, Greg will be wearing a pirate costume.
It's on a boat. You can do pirate.
Pirate, absolutely. I said, please, no. But he showed up in a pirate costume exactly like Johnny Depp in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Not my favorite pirate costume, but I still support it.
Complete with fake dreadlocks. If he had done this to any of my older sisters on their wedding, they would have cried and freaked out. Or if I had embarrassed him on his wedding, he would have flipped out. But I'm seen as the wacky, artistic little sister that everyone can do whatever to. And he's so sensitive that everyone in my family indulges him and never calls him out. Then I got to look like a bridezilla in front of my other guests for being very visibly not thrilled after he interrupted my first dance with my new husband to twirl me around the dance floor against my will while he swung a sword around.
Look, I know you're trying to turn me against the brother.
I'm not.
It's not working.
She's trying.
She's trying.
I'm not trying.
I'm
on the brother's side.
I'm sorry. I'm killing the messenger.
You're killing the messenger.
I apologize. She's trying to turn me against the brother on that. Ruining the first dance of your wedding. It sounds like it could be bad, but in this case, it's not.
It's the best.
It's awesome. You know why? Because there's a sword.
There's a sword. One of my new relatives acted like I was being uptight, told me she found the pirate costume funny. I didn't bother to explain to her, it's not your big expensive wedding with your family being disrespectful as usual. I'm worried that I am too sensitive and uptight when it comes to my family and the way I feel. I sometimes feel disrespected by them. I wish I could lighten up. I'm the youngest in a big family where there's always expected me to be okay with all of the stuff being treated as a joke, whereas their stuff is sacred. And my brother wore a pirate costume to my yacht wedding after I begged for that not to happen. I'm worried that I'm too sensitive to my family dynamic, might be super uptight about how my family dressed and behaved at my wedding. I felt insulted by my brother's costume. Well, first of all,
to quote Sir Christopher Maloney, no beef.
No beef.
I rule in favor of the brother.
I would have been more sympathetic to your cause had I not heard the words yacht wedding.
Yeah.
Then I would have been like, okay, your brother's kind of being a jerk, but it is funny.
Yes.
But then I was like, well, you're doing it on a fucking yacht. So you're rich. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
And they're like, not even paraphrasing much. There was definitely like a ruining my big day sentence in there.
My big expensive wedding and you're ruining it.
Shut up. Weddings are the most selfish thing in the world. They're disgusting. If you have had or are going to have a wedding, I don't care for you. How about that? How many people can I alienate today?
Keep going. Keep going. I'm just trying to see if we got anything else good on here. Or we should just wrap it up. Nope, that's not good.
Dealer's choice.
Nope. Telling a roommate to keep their friends away from me for refusing to allow a stranger into my Airbnb so she could make a phone call at midnight. Considering calling my local game warden to report a friend of my best friend for stealing a Canadian gosling from its mother in the wild and registering it as a service animal. It is currently living alone in a bathtub with some hay in it.
Service goose.
I don't like that. For expecting my friend to clean up after her child's urine. For using the treadmill in the middle instead of the ones on the side. What?
Shut up.
For telling my mom I'm too old to be grounded and leaving the house overnight.
I would like to know the age involved there. I hope if it's like 32, good story.
Don't be a fucking creep. 18. Too old.
Too old. But not funny enough.
What is this? You're stupid. This person, this female, this 27 female
I fucked her.
Is fucking stupid. My mom used to be a film and TV actress mainly in the 70s and 80s. Most of her roles, bar one where she's the main villain of a movie,
Suzanne Summers,
were mainly as a pleasant, polite, wholesome woman/girl.
Shelley Duvall.
Some of her roles had her as really in tune with nature and loving animals. In one of her movies, she's anti-hunting, and she has a little speech to another character about how she doesn't want her son raised in a world where violence is normalized, brackets like with hunting. I really like her in that movie, and I also like sort of digging into her past and finding out new stuff about her, like articles and interviews. She wasn't really famous as an actress, but she did have some significant roles, and I like learning more about her in my spare time. I found an old article from the late 60s when she was 14 or 15 about how she was starting modeling and talking about her aspirations to be an actress. In the article, the bit that stuck out with me was the part where she said she loves hunting foxes with her dad.
Oh.
It was accompanied by 2 photos of her. One of her in the forest in a hunting rifle, presumably tracking a fox.
A dead
and the other was
fox.
a photo of her with a full smile with the rifle in her hands. This really caught me off guard and caught me in left field, and I was genuinely very shocked. She's never told me about this, and I could have never expected it. I decided to phone her about it. I mentioned finding the article, which she was very positive in response to. Then I mentioned the hunting photos, and she was really dismissive about it. Not apologetic at all. I asked her, does she not feel guilty about it or embarrassed that she just shrugged it off, saying it was a long time ago and she's obviously not a poacher. I replied how shocked I was with this, especially with how most of her roles depict her, and I was like microphone's in my way. And I was a little cross about it. She got defensive and made this remark, trying to say I'm being sexist.
I have no daughter.
Because I'm shocked she was doing typical English girl stuff in the 60s, and I should grow up. I responded saying I doubt many kids in the 60s were hunting foxes. She sighed and gave a quick goodbye and hung up. Am I wrong for being upset about this? You're just being a stupid woman.
Yeah.
You're being mad about a dumb thing from 50 years ago.
And what's funny is, like, obviously, yeah, like, sport hunting is bad, but it's the reason she's mad at it is because the roles she played in acting were, some of them read as anti-hunting. It's not like her mom,
yeah,
her real
her
mom,
personal stance as
ever
a
had
woman.
like super strong opinions that would be hypocritical, juxtaposed with fox hunting as an upper class British cunt in the 60s. Like, it's not even like, yeah, it's contrasted with her roles, not even her and her opinions.
No. It's like Ed Norton's son going like, yeah, well, my dad used to be a Nazi, but now he's cool. And it's like, well, no. Your dad played a Nazi once and then wasn't a Nazi anymore.
Now, that all being said, I think I actually sympathize with Ed Norton's son and this dumb bitch, because I also think movies are real. So I get it. I get where she's coming from.
You know, how some people write letters to actors? Well, this guy writes letters to movies. Dear Die Hard, you rock. Especially that part where that guy jumped out the window. P.S. Do you know Mad Max? That's you, dummy.
Look, I've written to a movie a non-zero amount of times. Dear Sophie's Choice, it's Scott again. Pick the boy.
Pick the boy.
Yours always. Dear Amazing Spider-Man 2, Dane DeHaan? Love, Scott.
Dear Book of Henry, leave Dean Norris alone. Signed, everyone.
What did Dean Norris even do?
What did he even do? It's not his real daughter.
Yeah, it's Step, right?
Fine.
It's Step.
Yeah.
It's good for the movie. Goes against our ethos for our new site. GetTheStepOut.com.
GetTheStepOut.com.
All blood relation incest.
Yeah. They show government ID, birth certificate where the father signed on the birth certificate.
Copy of today's newspaper. So, I'm not sure what that would do besides prove it's current incest and not old incest.
Yeah, I mean, you want it to be fresh. You want to know that they're still thinking about it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also to as long as we're going back our on our tech bro arc with with getthestepout.com. Matt yesterday or 11 days ago, who's to say, reminded me of our app that I totally forgot about, Groomer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how he remembered. I didn't remember telling him that.
Maybe we said it in Vegas?
Maybe we said it in Vegas, or maybe we said it at our fun day with Matt and his husband that day last year? 2 years ago?
Last year. 2 years ago. Maybe
21. Might have been 21. Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of COVID happening, not a little bit of COVID. Yeah, so it was like summer 21 maybe. But no, again, had we thought of Groomer yet? Probably not. It was probably Vegas.
Must have been Vegas.
Yeah.
Groomer.
It's a good idea.
It's great. It's a great idea.
Parkthe.com.
Parkthe.com?
Get it and park it so we have it.
Oh, I think I was
it's better to have it and not.
.com is what I.
No, sorry, no. Get Groomer, obviously with no e, because that's how you do apps. What are you? No, you've misunderstood. You're doing it wrong.
I was just seeing what it was. It would appear to be like a. It's in Richmond, Virginia.
Great.
And it looks like it's I don't know, kind of like a Dave and Buster's type thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a Dave and Buster's thing. It's like indoor, like.
So it'd be like a
driving range and like bowling and food and DJs and shit and.
So it'd be like a pretty good place to cheat on my girlfriend.
Second best.
Yeah.
Groomer.com.
If anyone hears this and registers it before us.
Nothing.
Both are available, right? Groomer and Get the Step Out?
Yep. Getthestepout.com. Also, they're both there.
Oh, someone's making a call to GoDaddy when this...
Groomer. There already is a Groomer.
No. Stop it.
Well, Gromer.
What?
Grommr.
That's Grommer.
Grommer.
I don't give a shit about Grommer.
Grommer is a social network and community for gainers, bloaters, encouragers, and admirers.
Oh, that's super funny, but I was also kind of hoping it was for Wallace and Gromit fans.
Well, why can't it be both?
You know what? I bet there's some crossover.
Groomer is a social network and community for gainers, bloaters, encouragers, admirers, and Wallace and Gromit.
Yes.
A ragtag bunch into fat and fatter bellies, chubby men, starter guts, beer guts, big muscle, and chunky muscle, bears, cubs, and so much more. There are 76,000 members and growing. There are 4,768 currently online.
76,000 members, 12 billion pounds.
Okay, is it against the law?
There is no question that starts better than that.
To be an encourager, but it's not for your sexual pleasure. It's because you want them to overeat and die.
As long as you never tell anyone, it is not against the law.
Well, I just told everyone.
As long as you take that shit to the grave.
Guess I'm going to prison because I just said it out loud.
No, you can still. I have an excellent legal team.
Okay.
I'm talking Shapiro. I'm talking Cochran.
Yeah.
I'm talking the Dersh. And I'm talking the Ghost. I guess a couple of... Shapiro's a ghost, too.
Shapiro's a ghost.
Oh, is Cochran also...
Cochran's
a ghost, God, they're all ghosts except Dershowitz. He buried them all.
It's like a fighting hellfish situation.
Dershowitz buried them all.
The last one gets the treasure.
God damn, and the treasure. Ooh. Dershowitz has been flying the globe looking for that treasure, although a lot of the flights have been to one place. The treasure must be on this one island that some piece of shit bought for pennies on the dollar.
Don't
get me started. I'm going to go to the whole thing. It's not worth it. My therapist said I have to get over the sale.
Get over the sale
of Little St. James. But God, it's so cheap.
What if we go and we just Captain Phillips it?
I would Captain Phillips it. I mean, I assume nothing's been started there yet. So what if we did like a squatters' rights situation?
True.
What if we just like set up camp on it?
And then they're like, we're busting ghosts.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Do you not want them busted?
Yeah. Do you not want the ghosts gone?
Does busting not make you feel good? What are you talking about?
We should find that guy and ask him if he wants us to go and bust on the island.
He'd probably say, you know what? I think you have to be a certain level of cool to buy Epstein's Island.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
So I think he'd be okay with us busting on it. I think after the pod, we need to register a couple .coms on GoDaddy, and then we have to make a phone call.
Yeah. Seems legit.
I think that's the rest of the evening.
It's too legit to quit.
Yeah. So that was the Newlywed game. I think we did a good job.
Yeah, we should have prepared better.
We're fine. I think
Shut up!
everybody had fun. Next week, if we were good boys, I guess we're doing wrestling 2022 year end. I got a bunch of matches to watch, and you probably have more matches to watch.
Stop telling everyone everything about me.
Look, I'm
only private life, away from everyone,
behind the candelabra,
on an island behind a candelabra, where I can just bust ghosts and make out with my husband, my straight female husband.
Yes.
People have periods, Scott.
Get over it.
People have periods. Get over it.
Anything else? What's
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Bonewall 62869.
Give us money.
Yeah, PayPal that me / not Scott Henson. In that you have to type it in that cadence though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Turn it off.
Anything else? You good?
Nope.
You done? You happy?
All set.
I'm glad that we're both still hurt from wrestling.
I'm a vegetable.